If you want to start destroying kids exactly like this, make sure to watch the end of the video. Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to another Aubrisk video. In this video I am going to be teaching you 6 box fighting techniques that will help you master fighting in Fortnite Battle Royale. At the end of this video I am going to show you a couple realistic fights that have used these exact techniques to destroy players with. So for the first technique, your opponent has to be boxed up like so, and they can't have anything covering underneath the box. This technique is going to make use of 2 different exploits. So you're going to hit the wall once, phase a cone in underneath, place a ramp on top of your head, phase into the box, and if the player is low, there you have a free kill. So for this to actually work, you can't have anything covering underneath the box. So you need to be able to place a cone underneath the floor, and you can do this by literally just looking directly underneath this level right here. Then everyone should know the ramp exploit by now. So simply just placing ramp over your head, timing the wall break with a jump, and you should be in the box hassle free. This next trick can be used when somebody's in your box underneath the ramp and you don't want to 50-50 them. Head out the left side of the box, place your cone, edit the ramp, and there you have a free shot. Just make sure to reset straight after it. No Riley was the one that made this trick popular, and Resin was the one that made the previous trick popular. To practice this trick, just create a box with you on the ramp and keep editing out the left side and editing the ramp. Make sure to reset the wall, as it is a really good habit after taking a shot. This next trick is called the Aqua Classic. It's honestly so useful and so efficient, yet people choose to do the Mongol Classic edit in this same situation for no reason. When you're in the box, instead of doing the Mongol Classic edit, which is just giving you and your opponent a 50-50 chance of killing each other, you should do this edit instead. This edit gives you full visibility of the opponent, and the opponent can only see your feet if you're stood in the right position. When you're stood right here, you can see the full opponent basically apart from his head, and you can easily get an 80 to 100 hit on him. Just reset the stare after hitting. All he can see is your feet, and most of the time he can't even hit you because he's so bamboozled with the random edit. So yeah, just make sure when you're in the box and the other opponent is low, all you're doing is this edit. You're not doing Mongol Classic. I'll show you how useful this edit is soon. This next edit is a variation of the previous one, and it is the exact same edit with the exact same intent. However, instead of being on the floor, you're on the ramp. Once you're on the ramp, you jump to the right, take the shot, and then reset the ramp. Opponent will have no clue where you are while you're doing the edit. He has no visibility of you, and again, Resin popularized this edit. Now for the next trick, you're going to Vidil ramp trick into the box. 3-piece control the right with the ramp and the cone. The reason you're using a ramp instead of a cone is because the ramp leaves them fully exposed, and with the cone they have something to hide on. This next move is something that I picked up from Mirror, and if you do it very quickly and pull it off, you can really surprise your opponent with it. You're going to basically do a quad edit. You're going to edit the cone, the floor and roof above you, place the wall, and full piece them through it. When you do this, your opponent is either going to be bamboozled and try and hold his wall if he's mid pickaxe swing, or try and pre-fire you, in which case you're going to place the wall and block the shot. It's completely up to you once you've completed the quad edit. As you can see, you can full piece them exactly how you want to, or use any of the moves before if you don't want to take any damage. Before we get into the final tip and the realistic fights, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I do upload extremely consistently, and your sub really helps me so much more than you think. This last step is extremely simple and extremely effective. It's utilizing low walls. Low walls, in my opinion, are just as effective and just as useful as high walls. And once you find the right opportunity to do it, if you look at Resub's video about Resin A9, you can see how Resin utilizes low walls so much more than everybody else, and absolutely destroys players by just utilizing the tactic of surprise. Because absolutely nobody expects you to have a low wall on them. Like when you drop down to heal, you never expect somebody to actually have that wall. Just practice these drills right now. You're gonna just naturally start to use low walls without even realizing that you're using them. All I'm actually doing while fighting this player is trying to predict his movements, and because I've practiced all of these piece control drills so much, it's now ingrained into my muscle memory. All I have to do is focus on catching the player in them, or in other terms, try and predict the player.